The dazzling city, the city where the bullet flies. There are many nicknames Taichung has acquired over the years that reveal a part of its history, and out of that history was born a dish that I got to try for the very first time.
Well, we should be getting pretty close to this restaurant over here, which is set in kind of like an older part of the city, I feel like.
Yeah, there's a pretty traditional looking place, and this is it. 50 years old. 50 years old shop.
Did you see how cheap these noodles are?
Yep.
Damian gun, $30. I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
$30. What would that be in like Canadian? It's $1.30 for a bowl of noodles.
Yeah.
That's pretty unbelievable. I don't even know what in Canada you could buy for $1 for a bottle of water.
This dish is unusual because it has extremely thick noodles, because it cooks for so long that the noodles expand as it absorbs the soup. It's basically overcooked noodles in a peculiar alkaline sour tasting soup, and in the early post-war days of Taiwan, food was scarce and people had to improvise. The locals here in Taichung came up with this, damian gang. The main purpose is not actually flavor, it's to fill the belly, and many locals see it as an important part of their history and often crave it as a breakfast or a snack.
Down the hatch.
Okay, so I understand that these are cooked all day long, a lot, so that the noodle grows, so it fills you up.
Yeah.
But it's just an overcooked noodle.
Very soft.
Very, very soft. It's like if you're super old and you have no teeth, I guess this could feed you.
The flavor is really good though.
You like that?
I like it, yeah. I mean, this is about as traditional as Taiwanese food can get.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try the soup. The soup is very thick and like gelatinous.
Yeah. I like it. It's really like rich. The flavor is very rich.
Yeah, you like it?
I like it, yeah.
I think it doesn't really have a ton of flavor. It kind of tastes a bit bland to me, to be honest.
It's like smoky. It's like a smoky barbecue flavor. You're not picking that up?
No. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be eating this with chili oil.
Oh yeah, we should get some chili sauce.
We need Taichung with this. We're supposed to eat with Taichung. I knew we were doing it wrong. I knew Taiwanese people were about to jump in the comment section and say you have to eat with chili oil. I know it.
We got the biggest bowl ever of lajang.
I don't know. I mean, I can understand it's like this, like historically, this would be really good for feeding the masses.
Yeah.
Right? It's cheap. It's extremely fast. I mean, this I think is the cheapest bowl of noodles I've ever had in Taichung.
You've literally just taken the words out of my mouth. Oh yeah, that's really good with the chili. I love it. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. There's something I don't like overcooked noodles. I don't know. And it tastes like baby food.
It's just a different texture to what you're used to.
Yeah.
I think the point is like in Taiwan, the staples obviously are noodles and rice, so you have to come up with different ways of doing it. It's like otherwise you're going to just be eating the same thing over and over. It's like us with potatoes.
But I just think like there's so many better bowls of noodles you can have. So I don't know.
It's subjective, of course. Like everyone's got their own
thing. What would you give this out of 10?
A solid 6, maybe a 7. If I was like, really? Yeah. Well, I mean, what's a 10? What would you give me? What am I rating it against? Other bowls of noodles?
The best bowl of noodles you've ever had.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
These are like a 4 for me. They're okay.
Yeah.
They're not horrible. I've definitely had worse.
Got the biggest chili sauce bowl in the world, and the whole restaurant has to just pass it around and share it. Usually in restaurants like this, they have like a station where you go and make your own little soy sauce chili, but not here. Ain't nobody got time for that. Just a big bowl of chili sauce. I fucking love that. That's really good. Don't know what's wrong with you. It's a soft noodle, but the flavors and the chili and the spring onions all together, really good. I'll come back.
It's at my house.
What? You got some free pork belly. 谢谢, thank you.
谢谢.
Wow.
That's amazing. They just like showed up and gave us free pork belly, which is our favorite thing.
She said like in English, it's on the house.
In English. Their daughter speaks English, which is really awesome. I mean, that's, again, another common theme you'll see here in Taiwan is younger generation. Pretty proficient.
Yeah, very good. I'm happy with it.
Wow. Alan likes it so much he's gone in for seconds.
You can't just order a bowl of this stuff and leave it on the table. They'll be shocked.
So that's local Taichung damian gun, which did the trick. I mean, I'm full. I couldn't finish my bowl.
Zimbabwe.
Sure. I don't know. What is that? Taiwanese for something?
Yeah, Chibala.
Oh. All in all, it's pretty good. So if you are gonna visit Taichung, make sure you try that noodles because it is kind of special to have something that's local and that you can only get here.
Had absolutely no idea about it.
Yeah.
See how many views your video gets. I might do a feature myself. Just copy your idea.
Yeah. Taiwanese people, have you ever had this before? If you have, let us know what you think in the comment section down below.
Yeah, like I'd be interested to know, like people who live in Taichung, is it like important for them to like? Oh shit! Just smack my head. Is it important for them to like it? Like, do you feel like some kind of badge of honor or pride? Like
With
kind of
local dishes?
Yeah, it's like, is it go against the grain if you say you don't like something like that?
Anyways, you can follow Allan on Instagram at Life in Taiwan 2017 and me on Instagram at Prosy_SR. And hey, if you like these videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'd be really helping out the channel.
Yeah, you can also go subscribe to my channel.
But I think we have time to read the top comment from last week's video, I think, maybe.
Oh, nice. Let's go do it while we play golf.
Let's. Last week's video I filmed with Allan, which was about 3 things you shouldn't do in Taiwan, which I thought was really interesting. Go check that out. Last week's top comment comes from Robert Hardy, who says, Taiwanese care about politics quite a lot. They probably just don't want to offend you or get into arguments with about friends with it. If they didn't care, they'd still be under a dictatorship. Many Taiwanese people died for politics and freedom. Yeah, and you're right. I think the main point I was trying to make was that they don't want to argue about it, not that they didn't care. So I think when I said they didn't care, what I meant was they don't care enough to get into an argument. But I think that is a really good point. You will find that a lot of Taiwanese people are really, you know, political. Fuck's sake, are very political. They do have a lot of opinions on the subject, like, you know, especially depending on where your family's from. It's there, like Kuomintang, independence, you know, Green Party. Within the family, you know, they might be very political, but they won't talk to like an outsider about it or risk upsetting the friendship. So yeah, thank you so much for your comment, Robert. Really interesting video. Again, go check it out. Give that to me. Shit. Allan, my video is not long enough. I need another joke. Can you tell the joke in English and Chinese, and we'll see if it's still funny in Chinese.
Okay, polar bear walks into a bar. Says to the barman, "Can I have a whiskey, Coke, please?" And the barman says, "Why the big paws?" Says, "I'm a polar bear. I was born with them." I've just realised I don't know what paws are in Chinese, so I'm going to do it in Chinese. 拜北极熊进去一个酒吧，说先生我要喝威士忌可乐。bartender 说为什么等很久？因为我是北极熊。
It doesn't work because pause is the same.
That's the funny part. The jokes don't work in different languages.
Thanks, buddy.